Hi friends, Living Fit with Laura on this very gray, rainy, drizzly, beautiful day. Each day we continue moving forward. Each day we say our prayer and praise. We say our prayers of gratitude. We say, "This is the day my Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in the day. I will not live in want today. I will not criticize, curse, condemn, or compare my life. I will continue moving forward to those things that lie ahead, putting behind me those things that lie behind. I will learn from my past, taking the blessing and the lesson while I move forward to be more sane, more stable, and more strong. I will marvel at God's creation. I will accept those things I cannot change, have the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I recently found out that Daisy has lymphoma. I took her in for a routine vet visit. I've always taken her in for her vet visits, her vaccinations, given her good food, exercise, grooming. And so I was shocked when the vet was very, very concerned that she has swollen lymph nodes. But I will pray that it is not what I fear. When we have a possible devastating news that we have no control over, we must continue moving forward. We are not crushed because we must continue moving forward. If Daisy does indeed have lymphoma or cancer, I'll have to learn how to navigate, how to take care of her in the next year. And I will have to stay sane, stay stable, and stay strong. And be grateful for the 2 years that I've had with her. Or there can be also miracles. My very first dog, Rosie, Australian Shepherd, had 2 weeks to live. She'd had a splenectomy. She had cancer. And when her owner, Mike, passed away, I had never had a dog, and I thought I'll take care of her for the 2 remaining weeks. And I had her for 3.5 years. The vet that had done the surgery was amazed when I took Rosie in to tell him that Mike had passed away and I was taking over ownership of Rosie. He was very sad, and he came back with a blood test, shook his head, repeated the blood test, and there was no sign that she had ever had cancer. And I had Rosie for 3.5 wonderful years until she suddenly passed away from an aneurysm in 2017, in which I had adopted Teddy Bear. We don't know the future, so we must never think that we can predict the future. So we must stay hopeful. Hope is having optimism and persisting in everything. We stay hopeful because we don't know the future. We are not God, so we don't play God. I will get the test results back tomorrow regarding Daisy's lymphoma or swollen lymph nodes. I pray that it is a benign situation, but I will stay sane, I will stay stable and strong, and I will continue to care for Rosie. Whatever news comes my way. When we cannot predict the future, of course we cannot. There are many things that we cannot predict. However, we have control over whether we choose to move forward, whether we choose to remain grateful for the blessings in our lives. Remember that amidst all the changes, there is a constant, and His name is Christ Jesus. He is our Creator. Things, people, places, and things will always change. We have a finite life in this earthly body. Our pets, such as our beloved dogs, do not live forever. But we know that there's a bigger picture. We know that there's eternity and there's permanence, and that gives us the hope that so many of us seek in the very wrong places. Many of us look for hope, look for peace, look for security in the wrong places. I've done it. I've made horrible mistakes, very poor choices, seeking to find security in jobs or people or circumstance. We must never seek security, saneness, or stability in people, jobs, or circumstance. There have been mass layoffs at my company. Even now, I was laid off right after my mother passed away, as were 10 others. My husband got laid off 2 weeks ago. So in the last 6 months, if I focus on my losses, I could be devastated. I lost a job I really enjoyed. I lost my mother. My husband lost his job. And now this news about Daisy having cancer, possible cancer. Listen, we don't focus on our losses. We don't focus on the changes. We focus on that which is eternal, that which does not change. And He is the creator of the universe, the bread of life, the living water. He gives us the peace that passes all understanding. So we turn to Him, we talk to Him, we worship only Him, not people, not places, not things. He will give us peace amidst the storm. He will give us peace amidst disappointment. We are disappointed, but we remain sane, stable, serene, and strong. So on this very gray day, everyone get your exercise. Everyone get our exercise, and we say, this is the day my Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in the day, because our lives are sacred, and we must continue to keep our mind off ourselves. Our lives are sacred, so let's keep our mind off ourselves. Let's be an instrument of God's peace. We can have contentment and steadfast joy as long as our focus is not on poor, pitiful me. Let's step out of the little me bubble and make someone else's life better. Get our exercise, eat our one-ingredient foods, and continue to shed that extra fat to get and stay more sane, more stable, and more strong. I'm proud of you, Living Fit with Laura. Keep it up.